Hi, everyone. I am live. How's everyone doing? So good to see everybody. Um, Someone got me a new camera, which is so dope. Let's see. Thank you. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live on Facebook. We are live on LinkedIn. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitter. It's so good to see you. My name is Aya. I'm a business success catalyst. I'm the CEO and founder of Icon Life Coaching and Icon Consulting Limited. I'm so happy to be here with you. Today, we're talking about eliminating self doubt from your business and watching it soar. Find out how. So, we're talking today. So, listen, I want you to like this video. I want you to subscribe. I want you to turn on the notifications. I want you to share this video. I want you to share this with who? An entrepreneur. I want you to share this with a mom or a dad who is an entrepreneur. I want you to tell me that you're here in the comments. If you're here, I want you to comment, talk with me. It's a conversation. So that's, I feed off of people's energy, right? I feed off of your energy. So talk to me. Let me know you're here. Tell me your thoughts. You agree, disagree. It's interesting to you. Just let me know what's up. Okay. Because I want to know. Um, so, yes, let people know that you're here. Let me know that you're here. Share this with someone and let's get into it. So, first and foremost, I'm a coach. I'm also an author and I'm also a professional speaker as well. Mainly a faith-based speaker. So if you need someone to speak at your next event around faith and also entrepreneurship stuff, you can also go to my webpage www.iegbuho.com, so you can have me. I'm also or to my website and check out my books. And also, I'm a coach. I do one-on-one coaching as well as organizational coaching with small, mid-sized, and Fortune 500 companies, where I coach on sales coaching and I help you kind of 10x your business. And I do group coaching, one-on-one coaching, and consulting gigs. So if you need help with that, let me know. I'd love to do that for you. You can just get all the information on iegbuho.com, DM me, call me, all that good stuff. Okay. So let's get into it. So we are talking today about eliminating self-doubt from your business and watching it soar. So this is a really important conversation. So a lot of times people want to talk about, excuse me, a lot of times people want to talk about, how can I make more money? What are the top 10 tips? What can I do today, tomorrow, tonight? I want to do this, this, and that. I want to get this done, that done. I want to do this, and that, X, Y, and Z, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so this is where my camera is, and then this is like the picture. So it's like camera picture. It's not too far off, but just a little bit. So, I want to have like a kind of a deeper conversation today. I just feel led to have a deeper conversation. I tend to be like, which is good. There's nothing wrong with that. And you got to be like that, because business is self motivated, right? It's a self motivated thing. It's a lot of responsibility. It's self motivated. It's self motivated. It's a lot of responsibility. And so, I really dislike, so it's really like a nonstop personal development experience, really, honestly, because it's like you have to, your business is a reflection of who you are. Your business is really a reflection of who you are, where you are mentally, where you are emotionally, where, what you understand, your level of understanding X, Y, and Z. And I really mean this from the bottom of my heart. And so the things that your business does really well are probably things that you do really well. The things that you don't do really well, your business is also not doing them well. Your business reflects how well you can play with others. There's so many things that your business reflects. If you're here today with me on Facebook, if you're here today with me on LinkedIn, if you're here today with me on YouTube, if you're here today with me on Twitter, I want you to like, follow, subscribe, listen, connect. I want you to let me know that you're here in the comments, chat with me, and all that good stuff. So, So I'm just getting a text message. So business is really a reflection of who you are, your strengths, your struggles, like what you're good at. It's just a reflection of you. And a lot of times in life, you know, there's so many things going on, and we can easily think that we cannot get it done, but we can get it done. We can totally get it done. Let me just turn my ringer off. I'm sorry. My ringer was on, so I'm getting all these notifications. So there's so many things that you can do. You can do it. So I want to really sit here and just person to person, business coach to entrepreneur, let you know that you can do it. You can have a successful business. You can have multiple successful businesses. You can be financially successful, financially stable, financially secure. You can service the world. You can make your mark. You can be heard. I don't care if you're black, white, young, old, you can find a way. And the internet is a big vehicle for a lot of people. You can find your tribe, you can find your vibe, you can find your way. So I want us to stay positive. I want us to stay looking at the possibilities. I don't want us to get weighed down by the things that are against us. There are things that are against different people. So I'm here to acknowledge that, and that's a real thing. I know um, if I had the same personality, but I looked like a white male, I would be like right up there with Justin Welsh. I know this. Like if I said exactly what I said and I sounded the same, but I had the features of a white man, people would be, because that is kind of, how we're trained to receive information and all that kind of stuff. But it's important to know that there's still a way for you. There's still a pathway for you. Thank you, Solomon. He goes, yes, we have to stay positive regardless of the challenges that will come our way. And challenges do come our way. They really do. They're going to come your way. Challenges are going to come your way. You know what I'm saying? And some challenges come our way because we weren't thinking about it. We weren't looking at it. We didn't think ahead. Some challenges are really our fault. But there are other challenges that are not our fault. It's not your fault. When the pandemic hit for 20 months, that wasn't our fault per se. You know what I'm saying? And the things that resulted from it, it's not your fault if you're struggling in your business, in the sense of like, well, what's going on? And it's really important to kind of understand that. It's really important to understand that that's what's going on. But what's even more important to understand is that you can do it. So I just want to just give that to you. You can do it. You can do it. Self doubt really holds a lot of people back. I mean, just as a coach, I see it every day. Self doubt about posting, self doubt about making a video, self doubt about talking to someone, self doubt about their business, self doubt about, there's so many things, self doubt about how they look or who will receive them, just doubting their ideas, doubting their brilliance, doubting what they have to offer. And it can really hold you back. It can really hold you back. It can really be something that is challenging for you. It can really hold you back. And it's something that you have to really be mindful of. Understand that, wow, I might be procrastinating because I have self doubt. Like, I might be procrastinating because I have self doubt. I might be making mistakes or not taking that risk because I'm experiencing self doubt. I'm doubting myself. So this might not be a popular message because it's so difficult, because everyone is like, okay, just give me the hook, give me the headline, give me how I'm gonna get this money, give me how I'm gonna get this. But that's not sustainable if your inner is not okay. It's not sustainable if your mindset is not okay. It's like a sieve. It's like you'll receive, but everything will fall out. It'll just fall out. This is real stuff. If you know someone that could benefit from this video, I want you to share this video right now. Stop what you're doing and share this video. I want you to share this with someone that you know experiences a lot of self-doubt. If someone's experienced a lot of self-doubt, they're constantly calling you talking about, should I do this? Can I do this? They're going, a lot. There are vocal people about their self-doubt. And then you guys who experience self-doubt, but you don't share it with anybody, but it takes you like an hour to, hello, and Mara laundry cleaning service. It takes you like an hour to to post something, or it takes you days, weeks, or you need to do this and you're not doing this, that is self-doubt. And so share this video with someone. Share this video with someone. It's going to bless them. Share this video with someone. Like me, follow me, put me on the roster. It's important. So it's really important that you know that you can do it. You know you can do it. And business building is an inside job, because so there are things about business, because sometimes it's like, how can we so how do we evaluate if that's the part of me. There are days you're going to come and you're going to find me talking about revenue, profit. You're going to find me talking about that revenue, profit, plus boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Let's go. How much money, that's true. But there's so much that goes into revenue and profit. There's so much that goes into being able to consistently come up with the profit, consistently come up with the revenue. And that work is internal work that you're putting out there. You know what I'm saying? That you're putting out there. And so your revenue has no limits. Your profit has no limits. It really has no limits. There are no limits in the marketplace. There's no limits to there's 8 billion people on the planet. There's no if you're on LinkedIn, there's no limits on LinkedIn. There's 800 million people on there. There's no limit on Facebook and Instagram. I think there's 2 billion people Facebook and Instagram. There's no limit. You know, every situation that you encounter is showing you and helping you really get to a place where you can it's a learning lesson for you about your business. It's a learning lesson because there's a lot of moving pieces. What is your product? What is your service? Is it essential? Is it needed? Is it wanted? Is it a luxury product? Is it a product? Is it a service? It's time to kind of a little bit of time to figure out your tribe. One of the things that really gets me irritated with internet gurus is like, oh, everything is just like this. Everything is not just like that. And even if, or sometimes they'll be like, oh, my first month I made 300,000, but they don't tell you that they had 20,000 followers. They don't tell you everything that happened leading up to that, right? So they just kind of they omit that. It's omitted. It's not a part of the conversation. And so you have to be careful because you may not have all of the pieces of the puzzle to someone else's success, or what looks like someone else's success. You may not have all the pieces of the puzzle. You don't know what they were doing to get there, what they had to do to get there, what they're doing, you know, and a lot of times self-doubt will lead to comparison, which will again steal your self-worth. So now let's talk a little bit about what you can do. First and foremost, you have to understand that you can do things to actively minimize self-doubt in your business. Self-doubt, like you doubting yourself and in your business. And I'm going to just talk about 2 or 3 things today that can really help you right now. And the first big thing that can help you eliminate self-doubt is I'm going to give you something external and internal. I'm going to start with the external first. One thing that can really help you eliminate self-doubt is action. It's just good old-fashioned taking action. And the thing about action is that when you're taking action, that when you take action and you have movement and you have momentum and things are happening, you're going to get feedback. Feedback will happen. It's natural. The feedback will start to happen. It's very natural. It's like, okay, I did this and then this happened. I did this and then this happened. Okay, I did this and nothing happened. Or I did this and I keep. So it becomes really clear to you what you got to keep doing, right? What works and what doesn't work. So action will be one way of eliminating self-doubt, right? Because when you do action, you're gonna get something. Even if the answer is don't do that, you'll know that. Okay, so now I know what not to do. Knowing what not to do and knowing what to do are equally, in my opinion, important. Equally. Because sometimes we could all be doing so I'll give you an example of that. Sometimes you could be doing the right thing and you're doing, you know what to do and you're making so much money, but you don't know what not to do. So like all your money is gone. So, it's two sides of a coin. Knowing what to do is important, and knowing what not to do is also important. Those two things are really important. What you should be doing and what you should not be doing. Always remember that. So now taking action will help you. Taking action will help you understand which one you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. You'll see that. And no one has to tell you. You will see that. You will see the difference. For the people, hi Julius, how are you? Peace, love, and respect. I love it. For the people who take action, let's use something as simple as marketing. Let's use something as simple as marketing. And let's use something as simple as posting for your business on the internet. Posting on various social media platforms for your business. Let's do something as simple as that. If you take action and you post about your business on the internet, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, it doesn't matter what you do. Through you taking consistent action, you will learn what to do. You don't even have to take a course on what you should do because as you're taking post for 30 days, you'll see what to do. Post for 60 days, you'll see what to do and what not to do. Post for 90 days, you'll see what to do and what not to do. You keep doing that, but man, by the end of 6 months, you'll be an expert on how to post about your business on social media to get results or not to get results. Because if you're posting and after 3 months you haven't gotten any results, you already know, like, I have to do something different. Whatever I'm doing is not working. Or you post after 3 months and you suddenly see a 20% increase in your revenue, man, I'm on the right direction. So taking action consistently will help you eliminate self doubt. Even something as simple as, people talk about like, oh, I need to lose weight. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to do, X, Y, and Z. Let me tell you something. Going for a walk every day, just taking that action, you'll feel good about yourself. You'll feel good. You go for a walk, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, you're going for a walk, you'll feel good. Do that for a day, a week, a month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. You'll feel good. And you'll see different things in your body that works and doesn't work. Now, that's the external thing, taking action. Taking action will eliminate self doubt. Taking action and stop worrying about failing. Oh, I failed. It didn't work. That's a communication. It's communication when getting it right and getting it wrong is equal communication. When you get it wrong, you're like, I shouldn't probably be doing that. That's okay. If you get it right, I should do more of that. Each of those things are communication to you. We have got to really start to rethink how we see the world. We see everything binary, good, bad. We see everything like, we have to have everything perfect the first time. That's not even realistic. How can you have everything perfect the first time? That's not realistic. It's just not real. Everything's not going to be perfect the first time. Let me know if you're here in the comments. Share this video with someone. Invite someone. Follow me. Listen. Let me know if you're here in the comments. Share. Doing that is not. It's very like, how you say. We're always chasing after perfection, or we're always chasing after everything going perfectly, smoothly, no problems. But that's not how life is. Even when things are great, it's so interesting. Even when things are great, it's still not without things to adjust. like, so one thing, so when you take action, you find out what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Just take it as communication and take it, and you don't have to attach, um, like, I want to say value, but you don't have to attach good or bad to it. You can attach, like, I like to see, like, is that working for me or is that not working for me? So is this, if I do this, is that working for me? That's not really, and it goes back to thinking about it goes back to thinking about what is your objective? What is your goal? Because everyone's objective is different. Because that's another thing about the internet and posting. Let's even just use something as simple as social media. Everyone's objective on social media is not the same. So maybe what somebody else is doing, it's working for them for their objective. But if that's not your objective, it may not work for you. And that's okay. Right? Some people's objective is just to have numbers for specific reasons. Some people's objective is to connect. Some people's objective is to have a public diary. Some people's objective is to meet new people. Everyone's got different objectives, and you have to find the objective that works for you. But just because you're not seeing the results that somebody else is seeing, it does not mean at all that you're not doing the right thing. Okay. Now let's talk about the inner work. So the inner work is really good. So I'm gonna give you a really big tip about what you need to do innerly. Two things inner that you need to do to eliminate self doubt from your business, so you can watch it soar. The first thing that you need to do is add affirmations. Okay, let me say it one more time. I didn't freeze. I know you thought I was, I didn't freeze. Another thing you need to do, enter, is add affirmations. Add affirmations. Write down. So I have affirmation books. So I love affirmations. They will change your life. I have affirmation books. You can go to my website, you can go to Amazon and check out my affirmation books. I started writing affirmations because I needed some internal help about what was going on. And so affirmations, right, sitting down and writing down your affirmations is wonderful because you can get really intentional about what it is that you want to, like what it is that you want to bring into your life. And affirm yourself. Affirm yourself. Affirm yourself. You need to affirm yourself. You cannot wait for other people to affirm you. You cannot wait to hear the voice of someone else affirming you. And really, honestly, the same people that affirm you can easily unaffirm you. So you don't want to put the job of affirmation into the hands of other people. The only people that really owe affirmation to is parents to children. I would really say that. Parents to children, parents, you owe your children affirmation. That you need to affirm them. And I would say, husbands, wives, if you want to have a happy relationship, you guys should be affirming each other. But generally speaking, like other people, you cannot wait for someone else to affirm you. You have to affirm yourself. You have to be intentional about affirming yourself. Hey, I have good ideas. I'm a good decision maker. I'm a good, lawyer, like whatever, I make good decisions. I'm a good thinker. I'm well read. You need to take some time. I am beautiful. I am wonderful. I get daily deposits into my business checking accounts. You know, um, I am the best coach. I'm a world class speaker that is changing lives and impacting souls. I mean, you have to get to a place where you can affirm yourself. And as you speak to yourself, these affirming words every day, you will get strong. And the self-doubt will start to be to you. And then it makes it easier for you to dismiss. Because sometimes when we're not intentional about affirming ourselves, when we're not intentional about that, when we're not intentional about affirming ourselves, the self-doubt, like those voices, like it's not clear. It's like blended in. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like blended in. It's blended in. Thank you, Julia. So it's blended in. And so then it's harder to dismiss because it's like a soup. It's all in the soup. No. No. Take the time every day to intentionally affirm yourself. Do not listen. I'm telling you, please. I'm telling you. I'm like begging you. I mean, really, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking to? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. When we become adults, we cannot wait for people to affirm us. Yes, people should affirm us. Yes, people should acknowledge us. Yes, yes. I'm not even saying they shouldn't. But guess what? They may not. And if you keep waiting for that, you will be waiting for a long time. You will be waiting for a long time. Yes, come on, Julius, get with it. We're talking about affirmation. You have to learn to affirm yourself. Let's look up what affirm means because George is talking about, oops, I lost the page. Let me get another window. Um, uh, let me do affirm. I don't know what the definition is, but I like to go into, yeah. Ooh, I love that. Affirm. Listen, come on, Holy Ghost. State as a fact. Assert strongly and publicly. It also means offer someone emotional support or encouragement. I love that. Affirm. So let's use this for ourselves. Validate yourself. So this is from this. What I read you was from Google. This is from Merriam-Webster. So affirm is a verb. AFFIRM, affirm. So validate, confirm, validate yourself, confirm yourself, state positive things about yourself to assert something as valid. Assert to yourself who you are, to show or express a strong belief or dedication. Show or express a strong belief or dedication to you, to yourself. Thank you. Come on. I love that. Thank you to my producer in the background. Let's have a hand clap for the producer. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And so it's very important. Validate yourself. We a lot of us, we're waiting for someone to validate us. We're waiting for them to validate us. Listen, I am not even hating on you. I'm not hate. Listen, I'm not here to say, oh, listen. But if we just wait for, we'll be waiting. I can't wait. You don't have to wait. Validate yourself. Affirm yourself. Here's the thing. I'm gonna keep it real with you because we're talking. We're talking. Tell me in the comments what's up. Share this video. We're talking. You know, if you miss it, that should let you know, do you think you're valuable enough? Like, whose word is most important? And this journey of life, you got to make sure your word is the most important thing in your life. What you think about yourself is the most important thing. And and I'm not talking about people who overthink, overpuff, narcissists. I'm just talking about real regular people like me and you. You have to love yourself and affirm yourself, because there's everything is designed to take away from you. Everything is designed to make you feel like you're not good enough. Really, if most marketing, I'm a marketing person. Most marketing is designed at humans flaw. Like, most marketing is designed, people go from pain, they're painting. That's how marketing works. It's very effective. Like, so most products are designed to talk about what you're missing, what you're lacking. It's because humans tend to not make moves until they're in a lot of pain. It's hard for humans to make a change when everything's okay. So this is a business info. The reason why marketing is like this, because people are. It's almost, let's say it's like 1 to 100. Like 100 people will move because they're in pain, but like 10 people will move because of getting something better. So when it's like, okay, my life is copacetic. If you did this, your life would be better. Oh, okay, that sounds good. But my life is bad. If you did this, your life would be better. Then those people are the people those people are the people who move. So Julia says, affirmation is something like a confirmation of your credibility that comes from someone you don't know. Is that true, Aya? No, affirmation is just its own thing. It doesn't have to come from someone you don't know. The actual word is just is neutral. It can come from you or anyone else. So affirm is a word, and affirmation is the noun of what like. So an affirmation is like the noun. So affirm is the verb, and anyone can, like you can. I can affirm myself. You can affirm me. And you start to realize that, I don't even really like myself like that. You start to realize, like, I don't even really like myself like that. I'm not really into myself. Like, I'm not even really into myself. You have some work to do, some inner work to do. And that's okay. You have some, and no matter how much business success you have, it's not gonna get that feeling away. It's not. That's why sometimes people like throw themselves into business and they're very successful, but they still feel like shit. They don't feel good. They still feel really terrible. It's because they don't, it's nothing on the inside. You got to work on that inside thing. You really do. Now, the other thing I want to tell you, so taking some time to affirm yourself, the other thing I want to share with you is cut negative things out that are telling you otherwise. If you have and this is really complicated with human beings, man, because sometimes we're in relationships with people and we're not even aware that what they're saying to us is really impacting us. So you have to be very mindful of how you feel when you're talking to someone, talking to whomever, and what they're saying to you, and if it's building you up. This is another real conversation I'm having with you. This is very serious. Sometimes, and it's challenging when they're people closest to us and they do some things well, but there are other things that they don't. So you have to learn, like, there are some topics with some people, they're off limits. You like, listen, I don't want to talk to you about my business. Oh, I just want to tell you how I feel. Listen, that's great. I don't want to talk to you about my business. Let's not talk. We can have a whole relationship without talking about my business. I don't want to talk to you about my writing. I don't want to, you have got to eliminate, you know, avenues where people are, breaking you down, or content that's breaking you down. I used to listen to content. I'll give you just an example. I used to listen to content. I'm really into, like, gender equity. So I really do not like misogyny. And so I used to listen to different kinds of content. And, a lot of times they'd be highlighting, misogynists in our society. And I started to realize that was not helping me. It was not helping me. It didn't help me. Mm-mm. It was not helping me. It was actually hindering me. I didn't even know it was bringing my vibrational level down. There is a reason, man. Start to really curate your feed, curate what you're listening to. If you're constantly feeling bad from someone's advice, or you don't feel good, you don't feel empowered, acknowledged, ready to go, cut away from that person or that content. I'm telling you, it's not doing you well. When you're interacting with content, or when you're interacting with a person, you should walk away feeling better, empowered, encouraged, inspired, taught, even disciplined, or even held accountable. Like, I'm not saying everything has to be like peachy keen, but it could be like, man, I'm doing good. Camera, I don't know what's going on. Okay, whatever the situation might be. So that's important. I need you guys today. I'm telling you, because once you eliminate self doubt from your life, and I know someone will say you cannot eliminate. You can. You can. You, at least I think you can eliminate it. People talk about imposter syndrome. You know why people keep talking about imposter syndrome? People talk about it because we spend too much time comparing ourselves to other people. No, you're bomb by yourself. I can't imposter nothing. How can I? I'm just me. If I say, "Oh, who am I for people to listen to?" Why not? If people are listening to other people, why can't they listen to me? If I'm giving value, if I know what I'm talking about, if like, oh, women can't be like this. Why not? Black people, like, you have to really start thinking about, like, why do you even have imposter syndrome? If you struggle with imposter syndrome, I'm not hating on you. Don't think that. I'm saying, if you're really struggling with imposter syndrome, like, really logically think it through. Why? It's probably because of something that happened in your childhood. Some person saying something to you, internalizing, this world system that's really out to get us anyway. You don't have to internalize that. You can reject that. Sometimes I see people I really care about will talk about, oh, no one cares about the Black woman. I don't internalize that. I only have people in my life that care about me. Period. Like, period. I don't have people in my life that don't care about me. To get ahead of your competitor. I'm telling you, if I feel like you don't care about me, you are not in my inner circle. So I can't relate to that. No one cares about the Black woman. I'm Black, and only people who care about me are in my inner circle. If they care about me, if they say, well, the world doesn't care about Black women, I'm like, well, the world is not always right. There's a lot of things that people are co-signing that's not okay. Remember that guy? Who was that guy? That sex trafficker? He died in prison, or he killed himself, or whatever. That sex trafficker. I didn't co-sign him. The problem is, we co-sign a lot of things. We gotta get our moral compass together. Like, I don't care if you have millions of dollars. If you're a sex trafficker, that's not okay. I don't care if you have millions of dollars. If you're talking about having sex with teenage girls, that's not okay to me. So if you're the main people, like, I don't care what happens. I'm not with everything the world says. The world is not saying everything. Julia says, eliminate self doubt and forget about you ever do negative things in the past. I'm telling you, you can't take on seriously what the world is doing, the world system. You can't patriarchy. You can't take all that on because it's wrong. It's wrong. That's the whole point. It's wrong. It's wrong. So I don't have to take it on. It's wrong. Like it's wrong. It's totally fine for me as a woman, as a black woman, to be who I want to be. That's fine, right? And I don't even need to ask you permission. Like I'm just living my best life out here. Okay, you cannot penetrate my inner circle if you don't care about me. You cannot penetrate it. Listen, I will follow you, block you. People, I will lock my door. I will not listen. Like, you got to protect what's yours. Don't let anybody do it to you guys. We should not. You cannot internalize everything that people say. People be saying all kinds of things. People be saying crazy things. If I internalize everything someone is saying, I cannot. Oh man, I have a block. Be careful who you let in. A lot of us are suffering from self doubt because we let the wrong people in. We listen to the wrong people. We tune into the wrong people. And we don't listen to ourselves. We don't listen to ourselves. We don't honor our own wisdom. We don't honor our own intuition. We don't honor our ability to think something through for us. We don't honor our true desires. We don't honor ourselves. I'm all about honoring other people. So I show honor. I even believe in showing double honor to the people who teach and preach the word of God. I show honor. I'm a person that believes in showing honor. I show honor to people, period. But let me tell you, I show honor to myself inside. I honor myself. I honor myself. So the minute I'm feeling some type of way, listen, you gotta go. You gotta go. Love you. So I just want you guys to know that this has gone a little bit past 30 minutes, but I love you guys. I love you so much. Tomorrow, I don't go live video. I go live on a LinkedIn audio room. So I want to tell you guys about my special for January. I'm doing strategy sessions, 3 sessions, 497, 6 sessions, 997. It's for me to help you get your business where you need to go. I don't care if you are a solopreneur, if you have 10 employees, if you're a major corporation, I can come in and we can have these sessions and get you where you need to go for 2023, set you up. You know you need help, you know you need someone to talk to. And it's important to invest in yourself for yourself. Sometimes you need that one-on-one. It's okay. So it's okay. It's worth it. It's beyond worth it. 497 is really nothing. I spent that like on books a month. Really, like it's okay. You can do it. Julia says, validate yourself is crucial too by loving yourself, giving priority to the most essential things in your life. When this is done, you're sure a winner. Absolutely, absolutely. I love that. Absolutely. Honor yourself, people. Honor people, but honor yourself. Honor yourself. So if you need that strategy session, let me know. If you need anything from me, DM me. I will be on LinkedIn audio 1 p.m. I'm always on time because I have a co-host, the Honorable Solomon Kwanzaa. I have a co-host, and he does not. I cannot be late with him. I cannot be late with him. He's my co-host. I cannot be late. I'm on time. I'm 5 minutes early. So come to our LinkedIn audio event. We're doing this whole series on leveraging technology for your business. So we're doing a 4 week series. Every week we're talking about how you can actually use technology for your business. And we know there's been chat GPT, there's all these things. And I think actually a lot of people just struggle with how to use technology and how to leverage it for their business. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it for the next 4 weeks, every Thursday, 1 p.m. on LinkedIn Audio. We're going to have some special guests. We're going to talk about it. So I want y'all to come and learn about your business. I know today was a little bit like woo woo, but the woo woo is why I'm so strong because I spent a lot of time on the woo woo. I don't do it on camera, obviously, but I spent a lot of time in my personal life building myself up, building my mind, building my spirit, building my life, and keeping my energy high, loving God, loving people, so I can give. So I can give. I cannot give if my cup is empty. If you watch the last video I did in 2022, the very last video, I watched it. I was like, wow, my energy was so low because I was tired. I was very depleted. So I have to fill up to give. So, so I may not talk about the woo 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 all the time, but I'm sure doing it. That's why I always have something to give because I have more than enough. I have an abundance on the inside. So I always have something to give you. And it's a pleasure to give it to you. Listen, guys, I love you so much. I gotta go. We're hitting 40 minutes. Mwah. Listen, follow me everywhere. Follow me. Go to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 people, 1,000 subscribers. I'm about to blow up in YouTube. I'm about to end the year on YouTube with 10,000 subscribers. I want you to be one of them. Let's go. Love you.